Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the Aremusfamilytv. This is your very first time of watching. Please do us a favor, smash the subscribe button and do leave your notification bell turned on so you get notified each time we post a new video. This is going to be a part 2 of Q&A with the friends.
Once you have your visa from Nigeria, and we have different kind of categories of visa. So I will start from the tourist aspect. Once you have a tourist visa, now they are going to give the grace of 30 days or 15 days. Some is 3 months, some is 10 days, depending on when the duration of visa you have. Okay. Now you can apply for a resident permit, which is tourist resident permit. But since 2nd of February 2022 until date, everybody that entered Turkey with tourist visa, most of them got cancelled. Now, I will give you the reason why it's cancelled. Now, they say that you must have a strong document to show that you are actually coming to Turkey to stay or as an investor. Now, when you come to Turkey with a tourist visa, the immigration expects you to invest $75,000 to buy a property. That's the only way they can give you a resident permit. So, for most people who doesn't have that money, it's like you are paying 50-50 like gambling. You are taking chance risk. That resident permit is not guaranteed. They won't give it to you. But if you come with a business visa from Nigeria, yes, like this, yeah, 100% you can get the resident permit, backing it up with a business document in Turkey here. And also, I urge everyone in Turkey, once you are here, even without your resident permit, you can open bank account, put money inside, fund the account. While going for your submission, you add that bank account statement to it. That alone is a supporting document to show them that you have funds that can, while you are here, that the period while you are in Turkey, you have that funds to support your income. Now, once your application is cancelled, what I tell people to do is this. First of all, you must go to the head of immigration in any of the city where you are. For example, if you are in Istanbul, you must go to Konkapı. Konkapı is the head of immigration in Istanbul here. So once you get there, they'll tell you what to do. They'll ask you to sign some document. Some people were given the grace of 6 months to stay without applying for a resident permit again. And once your document is cancelled, you cannot apply for the same purpose of which the resident permit was cancelled. If you apply for a tourist and it was cancelled, you cannot apply for a tourist permit again until the next 6 months. So if you apply for a business, you cannot reapply for a business again until the next 6 months. So when you go to immigration office, they will tell you the best offer, the best option, the best alternative, what you could do at that point. Some of them, they might ask you to leave the country and come back with a new visa without having any overstay or punishment. You just have to go and see the immigration office. Now, for those people who are going to renew, most people have been in the country for the past 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and they keep renewing. Then most of them keep making the same mistake. Now, most people have resident permit for 2 years. Within the space of 2 years, they haven't traveled out of Turkey. This is one error. Now, I urge people, once you have a resident permit, try and leave and come back. Visit nearby country, nearby cities. Go back to your country, come back. This is one. Then 2 is to avoid rejection. Most people are living in a house where there are more than 3 people. And their nufus is registered in that house. For lately now, there have been some issues that they cancel people's nufus, reject some people due to the address they are using. And now, starting from 1st of July 2022, there's a new law that said 1,200 district, which is the Malay, the street in Turkey, will no longer accept most people to renew. So if you are living in Istanbul, especially Essen youth, please take note of this. From 1st of July 2022, most of those streets, please, you can go back to immigration, go back to nufus management to find out if your street where your nufus is registered is listed among those 1,200 areas, Malay streets, that is forbidden to renew your resident permit, so that when you get cancelled, you don't have to hold anybody responsible for this. Now, most people in this country don't have nufus, and they'll be here for more than years, you know. Some people get resident permit without nufus. So I urge you all to please walk into any of the agency office or go to immigration in person or nufus management, call them, take an appointment and register your house. But please make sure you are not more than 3. If you are living 3+1, 3 of you is okay, even 2 of you is okay. If you are living 1+1, just you alone, have your nufus done in your house. So avoid rejection while you are renewing your resident permit. Yes, lately, for the past 1 month now, we all know that there's a serious searching in Istanbul. The police are checking, and I will advise you. Now this question is this: why do the immigration give you this resident permit if you are not coming out with it? Why did you apply for it? If you can be in the country, you choose to walk out without having your document beside you. Why did you apply for the resident permit? Now, I urge you all to always go out with your resident permit for those who don't drive. But when you are driving and you don't have Turkish driving license, to avoid embarrassment from the police, go out with your passport, your resident permit, and your driving license. For those who are driving, for those who are not driving, your resident permit is okay, is enough. Most people live in a different city and they come to Istanbul to register their house address, their nufus. It's not a problem. If you are coming, like for example, now let me give an example of Ankara. You live in Ankara and you come to Istanbul to renew your resident permit, and your nufus is in Ankara. This is an error. But if eventually you have your nufus in Ankara, you live in Ankara, and sometime you come to Istanbul to visit, you are not living here. I mean, you did not relocate from Ankara to Istanbul. Yeah, in this kind of situation, it's okay. But not living in Istanbul and having a nufus in Ankara is not possible. This is an error. Now, if eventually police stop you or police check your ID and they found out that you are living in Istanbul and your nufus is registered there, of course, there will be a problem. They might even end up cancelling your resident permit. So to avoid all this embarrassment, I will urge you to stay where your nufus is registered. And like I said, starting from 1st of July 2022, there will be a new law, which if you go to internet, you can find out this new law. Now, the street, the area, or the community is not yet reviewed yet. So starting from 1st of July 2022, they will explain the area where we can use or where we cannot use for the nufus. But as at now, Esenyurt, Fatih, Avcılar, Yapıklı is off it. You can't use those places for nufus as at now. But what I will advise people is this: the population in which the rate in which many foreigners are coming to Esenyurt is too much. Now, we have a place like Büyükçekmece. We have a place like Bahçeşehir, which is also now getting crowded. We have a place like Mecidiyeköy, Atoniza, the Asian side, Çağlayan, Şişli. Those places, many blacks are there already. We have Mecidiyeköy, Şişli, Aksaray, blacks are there. Esenyurt, blacks is too much. Foreigners, I'm not just saying Nigerian, all foreigners that comes to Turkey goes to those places. But what I advise you is this: we have a place like Büyükçekmece. If you go there, the place is okay, it's calm, it's cheap, it's affordable, it's calm. Now, most of the reasons why houses are not expensive in Esenyurt is due to the population of the foreigners coming to Esenyurt. So I will advise you, if you want to do any nufus, as at now, Büyükçekmece is okay, Bahçeşehir is okay, Mecidiyeköy is okay, Atonizade is okay. Some part of Avcılar is okay to use as well. Even some part of Yapıklı is okay to use, which is the Deniz Marina, is okay. Every other place, for now, especially Esenyurt, you can't use it. If your friend is arrested due to he or she does not have resident permit, is this: there is a normal procedures which the government, the process, what they do is they will take you to a custody, take you to immigration, take your fingerprint, they will hold you for like 7 days or 5 days, pending. In some case, they will deport the person, while in some case, they will free you back to the country again. So once your friend is arrested, if you can get a lawyer, fine. If you cannot get a lawyer, but the immigration will definitely be the one to decide on what to do to that your friend, either to release him or her or to deport him or her, pending on when the person does not have resident permit. Not people who got rejected 6 months ago, 3 months ago, compared to those who have been living in the country for years without resident permit. So it's quite different.
Now, I'm sorry to all footballers who have been asking questions about playing here in Turkey. I need a manager. I need this and that. I will try as much as possible to get more information for you. But at the moment, there is no manager or African or Turkish that I can recommend for you. But please bear this in mind. If you want to play football in Turkey, be very, very careful before you make the move. I would strongly suggest that start first in your country. You stand a better chance. Turkey has a very, very small quota for foreign players, for Africans and players across the globe. They intend to develop their league, and they are trying as much as possible to make sure that the lower leagues are not saturated with foreign players from other countries. So it's now very difficult if you're a foreign player who wants to play in the under 17, under 18, under 19s of some of these clubs, or you want to play in those tournaments or in the lower tournament to the league in Turkey. I would advise that you stay in your country, make a name for yourself, then maybe you stand a chance. Most importantly, you need an online presence. Turkey are not looking for players who are not known. For you to be qualified for a foreign quota, you need to be a known name across the globe or in some region. So please and please, except you just want to play, locally or street or just within the district, then that is acceptable. There are amazing, fantastic synthetic pitches here in Turkey where you can enjoy yourself, have a nice time. But if you are intending to make money out of your stay or as a professional footballer, I will strongly advise you maybe to look at other countries or stay in your country, build a name for yourself, go to other countries, then maybe at the twilight of your career, you can come to Turkey. That is that for footballers. If you are a student and you're contemplating between Turkey and Northern Cyprus, which place do I go for my education? Well, I would strongly suggest to you to look at those universities, look at the ratings of the universities that you intend to go to. These are fantastic universities, amazing universities. Now, there is another question you need to ask yourself. Are you moving to purely study? If you are moving to purely study, there are fantastic universities in both countries that you can explore. But if you are moving to study and work, then for me, if I were in your shoes, it's no-brainer for me. I am definitely going to choose Turkey. Why? Because Turkey gives you an opportunity, gives you a broader platform, gives you a broader market to be able to do something. I am sorry, I have little knowledge about North Cyprus, but I have tons of people, tons of friends who have migrated from Northern Cyprus. Immediately they finished their degrees to Turkey. People are constantly moving from Northern Cyprus to Turkey, although right now it's even getting difficult to move from Northern Cyprus to Turkey. So, and also cost of living, cost of accommodation and feeding, it's very, very high. Speaking with people who have schooled in Cyprus and who are now in Turkey, it's many, or if not all, do believe that accommodation life is a lot cheaper here in Turkey than in North Cyprus. But you have to decide for yourself, where do you want to stay? If you want to stay in North Cyprus, if you want to stay in Turkey. Most people ask me, well, I want to come in, study, and work. Turkey gives you a much more bigger opportunities to pick from. I'm sorry, I'm biased towards Turkey, but based on my experience, just like I said earlier, with people who are finished from North Cyprus, who are relocating and moving to Turkey. There are more opportunities here in Turkey. There are more Africans here in Turkey. There are more Nigerians here in Turkey who are residing here and doing well for themselves. But if money is not an option, then either of the country is super amazing choice for you. These are the questions that we can take for this month. Let the questions keep coming up, and I want to assure you that we are going to do justice to all of them. Thank you for asking these questions, as this helps us. This gives us the indication that you are following our content online. We're super grateful. One more time, this is Segun Aremu. Till I come your way again, this same time, answering questions for the fans, same time in July. God bless you. See you guys. Thank you.